Hi, you've tuned into Allison, and I'm here to talk to you today about diatomaceous earth and hair. And, you know, a lot of the literature talks about the fact that the silica strengthens and lengthens and does all these things, these wonderful things for your hair. And, you know, while everyone is different, I'm going to tell you what it did for me. So let me tell you a little bit about me and hair. I am what at least my relatives will call a butter breed. I didn't hear this until I was like at my father's funeral. It's like, butter breed? Oh, that makes sense, because I'm extremely soft. And the reason why I'm soft is because I don't really have hair all over my body. I don't have hair on my legs. I do have hair under my arms and, you know, in private areas. But generally speaking, I have no body hair. You know, so while I have friends who said that the earth like made them, you know, extra hairy, their hair started to grow all over their legs and in between their butt cheeks and stuff like that. One did tell me that. I didn't experience any of that. But what I will say is this: prior to taking the earth, several months, probably 6 months in, I started to notice that my hair was coming out. Now, every day, you know, brushing and stuff like that, I didn't have that issue. But when I'd wash my hair, I wash my hair once a week. When I'd wash my hair, it would seem to be coming out in, you know, clumps. And I was like, Lord have mercy, do not tell me I'm going to be one of these women with really thin, undesirable hair. But fortunately, I did find the earth, because after starting to take the earth, I did notice after about 2 months, 2 months seems to be that time frame after it took care of all of that major stuff with my colon and my bowels and my digestion, that it started to show up in other places. I started to notice that my hair wasn't coming out when I was taking a shower. Now, let me say this: in the 2 months, I did notice all of a sudden I started getting very thick dandruff in my head. Now, I'm not a dandruff person. I've never been a dandruff person. And in fact, when talking to my aunt, she said, well, maybe it isn't dandruff. It's probably just dry scalp, which I know dandruff is a form of dry scalp, but there was no itching. I wasn't scratching my head. It would just be after a few days, if I part my hair or what have you, then I just see like this thick dandruff, and I would like comb it out. My entire head would be white, full of dandruff. Well, anyway, that actually stopped probably just about 2 months ago, and we're in the 11th month now. So it's probably like 9 months. It took like 7 months of all of this dandruff going on for a long time. But within that time frame, I started to notice that when I wash my hair, wet my hair, these clumps weren't coming out anymore. In fact, it was so much to the point where I would comb my hair and not a drop of hair would come out. My hair started to grow back really nicely because it started to feel a little bit thin in these areas, and it improved. It improved greatly. So kudos. Diatomaceous earth to the rescue. Later.